Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you guys so much for coming on this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today we have a chill video. Very chill video. It's been a while since we've done one of these videos, but we felt like the timing is right. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be asking each other a set of questions so you guys can get to know us a little bit better. So for all our new subscribers who don't know who we are, these questions is really for you guys to get to know us. And also we get to know each other in case we don't know each other enough. Are you nervous?
No, why should I?
Because you probably think you have me all figured out, but I don't think so.
I know you like the back of my hand.
Oh please, oh please. Well, you're gonna ask me a set of questions. So, and I'm gonna ask you a set of questions, 5 questions each, right? And then we just answer honestly.
Okay.
Right? We're not gonna go around the bush, we're not gonna pretty up nothing, we're just gonna answer honestly. Right? Now I don't know what's Nat's question, and Nat don't know what's my question. As you can see, I have my pen and my book that I had just written down. We didn't share these questions. We didn't share these questions with each other because we want it to be organic, right? So before Nat asks the first question though, you think they know what they should do?
Subscribe, hit that like button, drop a comment, share. What else?
I think that's it. Become a part of the Anderson's family, right? So, babes, Nats, ask the first question.
Alright, so my first question to you is, what's your favorite memory of something you have done together? Nothing to worry. Nothing. What's your favorite?
What a tough question. Babes, we've done so much things together. But my favorite memory, what's the question? What's my favorite memory of things that we have done together? Honestly, our first Christmas together. I'm gonna say that. Now, our first Christmas together, guys, was in Jamaica, and we were on rough times. I remember I just quit my job a couple months, wasn't working. I don't think you were working either, and funds was a luxury. And our first Christmas we spent eating on the floor, right? We had our nice dinner, everything, but we didn't have a dining table, we didn't have any of that, it was just you and I. And we sat on the ground, humble ourselves, humble ourselves, sat on the ground, and had a very good time. So I think that was my one of. There's many, but that's one of my favorite memories of us together.
Awesome.
Now, let me ask you this question. No, you start that now. I feel like I'm questioning them not ready up to par. But let me ask you anyway. What does Nats do for fun?
What is fun for me? Fun. I think fun for me is just chilling at home. That's fun for me. Being at home, vibing with the family, going for long drives. I love that. Simple. Fun for me is dressing up, just dressing up and just going out. That's fun. Even catching a movie. I'm just a laid back, chill girl.
Okay, that's actually very true. Nats is like the chillest person you'll ever meet, and very low maintenance. But I don't take it for granted though. Like, I know you're low maintenance, but we still try.
Yes.
Do the nice things and just assume. Okay, just so you guys know. Okay, what's the other question you got?
Alright, for me now, for your question is, what big dreams do you most want to pursue?
What big dreams do I most want to pursue? Financial freedom. I know a lot of persons have a dream of financial freedom, but for me, financial freedom represents time with family. So having more time that can be spent doing things more worthwhile rather than going to a job and stuff like that. So for me, my ultimate dream, I'd say, is definitely to come in a situation where I'm so financially free that we can buy back our time. So we can buy back our time, buy back my time, so I can do things that I love, that I want to do, and not necessarily things that I need to do for us to survive. So that's my ultimate dream. Working towards it one day at a time, work in progress, brick by brick by brick. We're getting there, but ultimately, that is my biggest dream.
Awesome.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I know that. I just wanted them to know.
Now, my other question is similar in line with that, so not that bad, of course. After all, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years. Now we're in 2024.
Yeah.
So the next 5 years, I will be honing my business. It will be well established already. Having properties in Canada.
Plural.
Traveling.
Properties.
Traveling more. Yes, that financial freedom that you talked about. Yes, more freedom to do what we want to do as a family, like taking trips and not really worrying about money. So
Yeah.
in the next 5 years, that's what I'm working towards, or we're working towards.
Another child? No?
Next question.
Well, actually, you have the next question, which is number 3.
Okay, because wow. All right.
Like I have a trailer load of question.
What do you say to yourself when you're feeling anxious or afraid?
It's a very good question. I say everything will always become a memory. So, and this is something that I always say, you know this. Everything becomes a memory. Sometimes we're going into situations we're unsure about it, we're anxious, we're nervous about it. But looking back at it a week after you've been through it, it becomes a memory. So it makes no sense you are like worried about it, because it will become a memory. Regardless of the outcome, it will become a memory eventually. So knowing that things are temporary and not finite, it does give me that peace of mind that I can just brave up and do whatever is needed, because everything becomes a memory, right? Even when we wanted to come to Canada, it was a conversation. Guys, we're outside, so if you guys are hearing the background noise, we apologize. But yeah, but that thought of knowing that everything will become a memory is what I tell myself, is what I hold on to, and just do everything fearlessly, because things eventually always work out. And regardless of the situation, it just becomes a memory. So you have a test, and just to elaborate a little bit more. A lot of times people have an exam, for example, and they're so anxious and nervous about it, but the exam date is gonna be there tomorrow still. And then whatever outcome, next week you're gonna be looking back anyways. So it makes no sense to work up yourself about it. Right?
That's true.
Okay. I got a good one for you right now. What's your biggest regret?
My biggest regrets?
Yeah.
Oh. So my biggest regrets? Like, for instance, yesterday I mentioned in the video that you're supposed to, when you're in a certain situation, you're supposed to connect with persons that are better off than you. I think that's one of my regrets. Right now I have to shuffle through memories.
Come on, you're
I don't know. I think that's one of my regrets, not connecting with persons who are better off than me when I was younger. I was just nonchalantly there, trying to do things on my own and try to figure out things on my own. But if I had just stopped and just tried to connect, even though looking back right now, thinking about it, there were persons coming, but they weren't. I was supposed to ask instead of they volunteer their time, or
Oh, so you're more like expecting people to come to you rather than you go there and look it.
So stuff like that would be.
I understand.
No, I can't think of.
Okay. Okay, question 4. Is it? Yeah, your turn. Or is it
My
question
turn.
5?
You just asked me. I should ask you.
Oh yeah, so it's your time. Yeah. So this is question 4. Yeah. You have 2 more questions to answer.
Okay. What is your single greatest accomplishment in life, and who helped that become a reality?
What a question. What a question. So first and foremost, I've accomplished so much in my life, from where I'm coming from, that I'm just grateful for where I'm at right now. So I'd say my biggest accomplishment in life is not materialistic in terms of owning a house, a car, having a decent job, none of those things. But I think my greatest accomplishment is really having the family that I've managed to create. And I say this with like absolute certainty that my biggest achievement and accomplishment is having you as a wife and having our 2 daughters. And that's something that I always say that. So you guys probably don't know this, but my family is not a very close-knit family growing up, and I always see other families and almost envious of it in some cases. Like friends, their family, I usually wish that I had that kind of family relationship, like, you know, family reunions and uncle, auntie, the whole close-knit. I didn't really have that, so that is why I'm so involved in my family right now, because I see my family that I managed to create as that family that I always wanted. And even us as a unit, I try to be that family that, like, as a youth growing up, I always wish that I had that uncle that I could go to and like, you know, get that family support and stuff like that. So I try to be that for my family right now, in terms of like, okay, then my family can call on me whenever they can and stuff like that. I always try to always be available for the most part. So my greatest accomplishment, and guys, you don't know, it's my like tack. Get over it. Anyways, yeah, my greatest accomplishment is definitely the family that I managed to create, and I couldn't have done it without you. So the second part who helped me to create it is you being who you are and just being as supportive. And yeah, just allowing me to lead and trust me. And I am a constant work in progress, because like when we just started out, like I used to make a lot of bad decisions and stuff, so it was hard to trust me to lead and stuff like that. But I think as I matured and grew and developed, I started making more conscious decisions for our family. And I think once you start seeing the results, then you allow me to lead right now and stuff like that. So yeah, so I couldn't have done it without you pretty much, and having the support. And if you're a man watching this right now, they have a saying that says behind every great man is a great woman, but no, beside every great man is a great woman. That's what I would say, because I am not in front and she's not behind me. We are beside each other and we're doing this thing together. Yeah. My question now. If you were stuck on an island with anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
You. There's no, I'm not stuck nowhere else with nobody else. You, and why? You're going to figure out a way to get me off that island.
But we can't swim.
It doesn't matter. You're going to find a way. You are going to find a way, so right? Nobody else.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I am innovative. Okay. So
It's my question.
And your last question, yeah? No. You have that. That's question 5 for you, don't you?
Alright. Let me see.
Oh, that sound hard?
No, it's just. Alright, it's just. Alright. What do you want our legacy as a couple to be?
You know what's my last question? I'm gonna cross it out. Because after that question, we can't ask no one.
What is that?
Anyway, no, it's alright. What do I want our legacy as a couple to be? I want us to make a difference in the world. As you guys know already, we have a special needs child. So our passion right now is for kids, neurodivergent children, neurodivergent children, autistic, ADHD, behavioral issues. You know, the neurological divergent. So I want us to make a difference in that community by bringing more awareness to that space, by showing how we are able to live our lives functionably with Malika. We don't exclude Malika from anything. We include her even if she's not interested. So we try to live our life by being an example, but hopefully we're able to make a bigger difference in the world, in that community specifically. And I want that to be our legacy. So our legacy is not just about us, it's about others, to let other people know that, hey, you know what, if you have a child and they have specific needs, whatever that may be, it's not the end of the world, right? and there is definitely ways to deal with it, and it's tough. Your life will look different than a lot of people, but it is what it is. And is it bad? Not really. It's just different, right? And I want that to be our legacy, to be the couple that actually make an impact in that space. The understands. If you're not subscribed, early subscribe. All right? Okay.
Okay. Good answer.
My last question
Well,
was something else. Hold on, I'm crossing it out. But instead, I'm gonna ask you this: how does Natasha like to be loved? Like, for example, what is your love language, and what is mine?
we have to go that far. So my love language is like,
Is that a read that afterwards?
okay, like, my love language is act of service, right? And gifts.
You love gifts?
I love gifts.
Absolutely, you love gifts.
Love gifts. And I try to do that as well, because I always think that because I love it, other persons will love it. But you know, you don't love gifts. You love word of affirmation. You want that encouragement. You want me to be there and cheering you on even sometimes you're supposed to get cheered on. Yeah, what? You love to get cheered on. You love that. You love physical touch.
Let's add one to that. I also like quality time.
Yeah, quality time and complete physical touch.
Yeah. So my love, I think I identify with most love languages, with gift being my least love language that I observe it, because like for me, and this was like a struggle for us as well. Like I know that Nat's love language was gifts, but because my love language is not a gift, so I always used to like neglect that part and usually project my love language onto Nat's. Like for example, like act of service, quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, all of those things. And you know, but even though she appreciated it, she still felt like she wasn't being loved the way she wanted to, because gift is high on her list of love languages. So now she take a gift every day. But that's not as important to me. And I guess it's important for couples to understand and know what is each other's love language, because sometimes we project our love language onto others and it kind of creates a conflict sometimes. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Any other question?
No,
Bonus question? No. Okay, I don't have any either. Hopefully this little sit down allowed you guys to get to know us a little bit better. All our new subscribers, welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. This sit down is specifically for you. Smash a like on this video, drop a comment, let us know what you think. If you want to see more of these kind of videos, and just bring us to 20,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. We want it. We deserve it. Definitely.
We're
asking for it. And we're gonna end the video right here. Until next time, see you guys in the next video. Peace.